Hello, family. Coach Kenneth here. 185 on the bar. Finishing another training session. And today I'm going to share with you why strength training is key for a lot of reasons. I see a lot of people going to the gym or doing videos on social media, and there's a mixture, a combination of different things. A lot of people doing cardio or aerobic exercises like running on the treadmill, some type of cardiovascular exercise inside the gym. And cardio is very, very good. Doing the elliptical machine or riding the bike and going really, really hard at it. And then I see videos of people doing strength training, lifting weights or dumbbells, kettlebells, doing calisthenics, which is bodyweight exercises. And a lot of people, I would say more so the women, I see a lot of women doing a lot of cardio or aerobic exercises. And some lift weights. A lot more women today are strength training. There's a lot of benefits behind that. I'm about to share the benefits and why strength training is key when it comes to exercise, period. I got a god brother who lives in South Carolina, and he's about 15 years younger than me. He asked me, I went to visit one time, he said, "Man, when are you ever going to get old?" And I said, "Never." And I meant every word of it. And one reason why that was so, I guess he was so impressed, is because of what I'm still able to do, what I'm doing right now. And a person who's 56 years young, in a lot of ways, shouldn't be able to do the things that I'm doing. And for the older generation of people, a lot of them aren't able to do it. But because of knowledge about how foods affect the body, how weightlifting, strength training affects the body, it actually preserves your body down to the cellular level. Strength training is key pretty much because of that. It makes you younger, more youthful, a lot longer. It can actually expand your longevity. Now, aerobic exercises, cardio exercises is great for lung capacity, great for heart endurance. It has a lot of benefits, and it burns a ton of calories. As a matter of fact, aerobic exercises burn more calories during the activity than strength training does, than weightlifting does. But here's where weightlifting or strength training is key. Long after you stop lifting weights, your body continues to burn calories, sometimes as long as 72 hours or longer, even while you're sleeping. While you're doing that cardio exercise, you're burning a ton of calories during that event. But once you stop doing that cardio activity, in about 30 minutes, your metabolic rate, your body returns back to its normal state. It's no longer burning a ton of calories anymore. Whereas strength training burns calories up to 3 days or longer, depending on what you do. And it also helps preserve and protect your body down to the cellular level. Gives you more bone density, preserves muscle for a long period of time, and it slows down the aging process. And it also helps give you an insurance against sicknesses, illnesses, and diseases. And it keeps you a lot more youthful. So one of the primary reasons why people tend to age very quickly, especially once they get in the 40s or 50s, it seems like things sort of go downhill a lot faster. It picks up the pace. And that's because a lot of people are not exercising, specifically not strength training, not lifting weights. Where as you're in your 40s or 50s years of age, when you're 40 years or 50 years young or older, you really want to start strength training. You really want to start becoming more active. You should be doing this from the time you come out the womb, but you want to lift weights, do a lot more strength training, because it's going to help you live better, live healthier, because your body naturally starts to break down, and it breaks down a lot quicker from inactivity. You can slow down that progression by lifting weights. by strength training, or mixing it up, combining the two like I do. Do cardio, calisthenics, bodyweight exercises, and lift weights. At one point in my life, all I did was calisthenics. Then in a part of my life, I got into doing a combination of calisthenics and weights, and at one point it's all weights period. And then I got back to calisthenics in 2008, and now here I am combining the two, the best of both worlds, lifting weights and calisthenics, to give my body a different look and a different way to develop strength, endurance, increases longevity, and stay flexible and just be well-rounded. See, when you get stuck into one particular thing, there's a lot of benefits. And for example, you lift weights all the time, or you just lift weights 24/7. There's a lot of benefits to that. Your body becomes very, very strong, a lot more power, even a lot more explosiveness. But at the same time, if that's all you're doing, you become very, very rigid, very, very stiff, and you can lose a lot of flexibility. So you have to stretch. You have to do other things like calisthenics. Calisthenics, it strengthens your body down to a deeper level, down to the tendons, the ligaments, and down to the joints. Whereas lifting weights is primarily, it doesn't train the body down to that level as deeply as what we call inner strength. Having that inner strength, building you from the inside out. It's more like from the top in. You have more muscle than you have tendon strength, ligament strength. When you do calisthenics, you're strengthening the ligaments and the tendons. It's like reverse. It builds your body from the inside out. So when you do both of these together and you start adding flexibility exercises to it, you have the best of both worlds. You're well-rounded, and you have 360-degree strength, endurance, flexibility, inside out. That's why 56 years young, I'm very flexible. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm very, very flexible. I'm gonna put the camera down here so you can see what I'm doing. So when I go to stretch, I'm very flexible. So hit the gym, do the calisthenics, keep winning. Let me knock out my last set of repetitions, and it's a wrap. All right, arms have been burnt out. Woo, look at those pythons, baby. Training, knocking this out. 185. Let's go.